Wind back to the start of 2023 in February, so about a year ago from today. For the previous 2 years before that, in 2021 and 2022, I wanted to get into this routine of working out regularly. And I'd do it for a bit, sticking to this style of like circuit training that I saw. Obviously the Marvel actors that I wanted to look like, Tom Holland, Captain America, and even, it's not a Marvel character, but Michael B. Jordan from Creed, who didn't want to look like him. So yeah, those guys recommended circuit training. And so I was trying that, learning all these new exercises, doing real high intensity workouts that only went for about 45 minutes, 30 minutes. And they'd go for about 3 days a week, but I'd only last like 2 weeks max, and then I'd give up and maybe have 3 weeks off and then go, I have to work out again. So I wasn't consistent with it at all. At about the same time, guys like David Goggins, Tate, and even Sneeko, actually, funnily enough, they were all kind of in this space of, well, you know what they do anyway. So at that time, I had this real mental shift, and I had this feeling of obligation and kind of, a feeling of obligation to work out every day, regardless of how I felt. This time last year again, in February, I was scrolling on YouTube Shorts and I came across this video from, I think his name is Jocko Willink or Yoko, I don't know how to pronounce it. In this video, he said that whenever he was tired, couldn't be bothered, just really didn't feel like working out, he'd still do it. And this wasn't anything new to me. I'd heard this from like all the guys, right? This is what all the guys say in this space, so it wasn't news to me. What he said next though really got my attention. He said that, of course, he'd work out even when he didn't want to, which is what I wanted to do, but I didn't have the discipline to do so. But he said something interesting. He said he would do it and he'd just go through the motions. Even if he didn't feel like doing it, he'd go there and go through the motions. And that really stuck with me, because something that was a big thing for me was I'd worry so much about hitting these really intense workouts with slow eccentrics and really controlled slow movements that I wouldn't even work out because I was so worried about how I was training and if I was training hard enough. I didn't even train. So on that night, as soon as I finished that video pretty much, I went outside, grabbed my rusty dumbbells, I brought them inside, and I just started doing what I knew. I didn't do any difficult circuit training or anything. I thought, what are some movements that are age old and have always worked and everyone knows it? I did some dumbbell bicep curls. I did overhead tricep extensions because I wanted to hit the triceps, and that was a movement I knew worked and it wasn't awkward. I did push-ups and I did sit-ups, and that's what I did every day for like 4 months. For the first time, I wasn't spending all my time looking for the perfect workout routine to do. I just did what I knew had to be done. I did the easy stuff that everyone's grandpa knows, and it worked. It made it really easy to stick to. Now, I know I'm not big at all, and I've only just finished my year of training because I started this time last year, so I'm only 1 year in. And I'm about 6 foot, and I weigh 75 kilos, which is about 165 pounds. So I'm not big at all, but last year I was 10 kilos lighter, which is about 22 pounds lighter. So I'm pretty happy with the progress I've made in a year. But I'm the same height, so it's not like any weight has come from growing taller or anything like that. It's literally just I put on lean mass and I've gained very little fat. If you want to see results, you have to start today. Like actually now. Like start it right now. And don't give me any excuses either. Oh, it's too late. Oh, I can't do it. I don't have any room. I don't have equipment. Bro, if you've got dumbbells, you can do it. If you've got a barbell, you can do it. If your mum has her like little 5-pound weights, little 2-kilo yoga weights, use them. Do lots of reps. Do push-ups. Just train hard. Do it. Get into this routine. There are no excuses. You've got to do it now, or you're never going to get into this habit. Something I will say is when you do it every day, it becomes natural. It becomes as natural as eating food, right? And it feels weird when you haven't done it. You feel like there's something missing in your day, And if you go a day without doing it, you're going to feel ashamed of yourself, which is good. Shame is the best motivator. So you can copy my basic workout, which I'll chuck with more details in the description for you. Or you can make your own with easy exercises that you know, just basic exercises you know that work, and something you can stick to. Also, don't try stick to some schedule of like waking up early every day to work out, unless you're a morning person. But that's just going to make it even harder for you to get into this daily habit. So make things easy for yourself. Do it at a time that's easy for you. For me, it probably wasn't the best time to do it, but I did it after dinner because I didn't want to do it after school because I was demotivated from going to school. And then I could have done it after... I didn't want to do it after school because I was demotivated after school. And so I just did it after dinner because I knew I had to do it every day anyway. So I thought, I just got to get this done before I go to bed. And yeah, I know I was pushing it off as late as possible, which I wouldn't recommend, but it worked. So I never missed a workout no matter how late it was, or no matter the circumstance, no matter how early I had to wake up. Because I knew if I wanted to see results, I had to do the work that no one else was willing to do. And the thing is, if you make an exception for one day, you go, I'm just not going to work out today, or it's too late, I'm just going to go to bed. You get into this mindset of compromising, and you'll soon think it's all right just to miss another day, and then another day, and then eventually you won't be working out at all, and you'll go back to where you were. Trust me, I know this, and you know this as well because you've tried before. When you compromise, you get into this mindset of, oh man, it's so late, I can't be bothered, I just want to go to bed. Or maybe I played sport today, I played basketball, I played soccer, I don't need to work out, I got my fitness for the day. Or bro, I have to start early tomorrow, I'm just going to go to bed. These are all traps that you need to avoid. Even if I got home at midnight from whatever I was doing, right? I would still work out because I knew if I didn't, I'd get complacent and my mindset would change and I'd be okay with not going on certain days. And I knew that as soon as that kind of thinking kick-started, I knew that I would just stop working out altogether if that happened. Yo, sorry bro, camera died. Oh yeah, I was watching this TED speech and it was Andrew and Tristan talking about guys who say, who talk about they don't want to do stuff at night, they don't want to go to bed late because then they'll be tired the next day. And this thing, what they said, funnily enough, stuck with me. And it was something as simple as, I'm going to butcher this up completely, but they said something like, who cares if I'm tired the next day? They said, so what if I'm tired the next day? It's one day. Does this day mean anything in the entire scheme of my life? If I'm really that tired, guess what? I'll catch up on sleep that night. It's a day, bro. You don't have to worry about one day that you'll be tired. It really doesn't mean anything. I've worked 10.5-hour days where I've started a workout at midnight and finished at 1. And I was starting at 6 in the morning, had to wake up at 5. So it really doesn't matter, bro. You're going to be tired, but who cares? You're tired for a day, guess what? Go sleep and you'll be rejuvenated again. You'll have that energy to keep going. To summarize, make a workout that's easy to follow, but it challenges you still. So don't do 50 push-ups and then go, that was a workout, I'm done. So do your bodybuilding exercises, right, with your dumbbells, 4 sets, 12 reps, bicep curls, 4 sets, 12 reps, tricep exercise, 4 sets, 12 reps, push-ups. Maybe that's too easy for you. Do 4 sets of 15 push-ups, 4 sets of 25 push-ups, whatever. 4 sets of, I'd say 25 sit-ups, because for me that's always been the easiest thing to do. But if abs are a weak point of your physique or whatever, then do your 12 reps. But you have to push yourself. You can't make this a 50 push-ups and 10 sit-ups and then my workout's done. It's still a workout. You don't want to work out you don't want to spend all this time every day working out and not even seeing results. So yeah, bro, stick to it. I know you can do it. Stay with it. Trust the process. If you miss a day, don't stop. If you miss a day, don't worry. You know what you can do? You can do a double workout the next day to make up for it. But also, I want to finish with this last bit of advice. You may be thinking you need equipment and you may be thinking that you need lots of things to get into shape. If you don't have any dumbbells or anything, but you still want to work out every day, and you're not in a position where you have any equipment handy, say you're on holiday or you just don't have anything at your house, you're camping, do this while you're camping as well, because I did it, and if you want to see results, you better do it. Do at least 100 push-ups, all right? That was my bare minimum. I started 100 push-ups if I didn't have any equipment, and then keep improving. Change up the exercises after a few months, once you've gotten into the habit, and yeah, you're sweet, bro. I hope you found value out of this, and I'll catch you in the next one.